Hey, this is State Representative Ken Clark with a very special Monday moment. So I'm here with Rennie Valenzuela, and your title is?
Assistant Director of Elections.
Okay, for Maricopa County. And we had a great tour today. We took a look in the other room at the computers that help people verify whether you should be registered to vote and where you're registered, and you do your early ballot registration, all that kind of stuff. It's very interesting. We are here in the big warehouse, and all of these things behind me are the scanners, right? 700 some scanners?
Correct, 722 for each precinct.
For each polling or precinct or polling place?
Correct. Each precinct has an assigned polling place.
Okay, great. So these may not be useful in the future if we go to all mail-in ballots, but we can talk about that a different time. So we're going to go into the other room here. Very secure. We have to check in through everything around here. All right, so for Ronaldo to catch up. So what we're looking at here is the room where they do some tabulations, and there are two different types of tabulation. So Ronaldo, this machine, it looks like from the 1970s Star Wars early scenes. What is this?
This actually is the tabulator that would be seen at a polling place. So every polling place has a singular tabulation machine that the voter would feed their ballot through, would drop into this here, and on election night after the polls are closed, this would be collected along with the ballots. So this is, again, what you see nested there. This is a complete example of a polling place environment tabulator.
And that's for the folks who went to the polls.
Correct.
If you didn't go to the polls, then your ballot comes over to this machine. And this one feeds through how many per hour?
We can do approximately 12 to 1,500 per hour. This is what we would call a central tabulator. It is basically reserved for those ballots that are received by mail. So 85% of the election results on average for a countywide election come through the mail. When those are received, they're validated and they're run through this machine and processed to gather results for the election.
That's great. And so we also have some interesting, let me cross over here, security. See all the cameras up here? If you go to recorder.maricopa.gov, you can see a link that'll allow you to actually watch all the processes around election time, not right now. And then this room over here, the server room, is where they get all the information piped out, so on election night you can see what's going on. So this is a really fascinating tour. If you want to take the tour, we can maybe arrange something. So send an email to me at kenclark@azledge.gov, and we'll work on that for you. So thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you next week.